Alright guys, back again with another video to help you out. This time taking the radio head unit out of this 2017 Honda Odyssey. It's a pretty big sized unit, and there's a number of different little pieces you have to take off here. I've already got it all loose in here just to save time. For whatever reason you may need to get in here and start messing with stuff, and if you need to replace the radio unit or the HVAC controls which are attached to it or anything like that, this is how you get to it. Anyway, I'll get into it. The first thing you want to do is take your panel over here, this lower panel right beside the radio on the passenger side. You can go ahead and pop that off using a pry tool or panel removal tool or a flat blade screwdriver, which is what I used, and it's just held in with clips all the way across the board, and set that off somewhere safe. And then the same on the passenger or on the driver's side here, around your shifter. You can move the shifter down into a lower gear. Make sure you have your emergency brake on and all that stuff. You don't have to, but it can be helpful if you want to. But you just pull your panel off here, and again, it's only held on with clips also, and you can unplug that start stop switch, or you can leave it hang. It doesn't really matter, and you'll be left with this here, and you'll have 4 8mm little bolts. You can either use a bolt or you can use a screwdriver. I just used a impact with an 8mm socket on it, and there'll be 4 of them, 2 down low and 2 up top. The 2 up top have a little extra washer on it to keep it separate, so you can tell the difference between the top ones and the bottom ones. Anyway, once you got those 4 out, you can also come up here and just pry out along the edge using, like I say, a pry tool or a panel removal tool, which is probably better. You don't want to mar up your dash for when you go to reinstall, but you just pull up on this panel here, and it just held in with clips again, and you don't have to unhook or unplug anything. You can just sit that back just a little bit, and it's just to give you a little more room, because these the radio bezel is actually hooked into that upper plate here, so pull that up so that way you've released the top half of this. Actually just makes more sense to go ahead and unplug it just to get it out of your way. There's just these little finger triggers on the back side of these plugs. It's like a standard plug. You just press on the trigger on the back side and pull it out, and take that section and set it off to the side. And then down here is kind of the technical part too, because you'll have a screw over here, a screw right here, a screw right here, and a screw over here on this lower portion. You can see here there's a clip there and a clip there that actually clip into the bottom of the bezel, like the top half up here, only it's on the bottom. So you'll have to pull this section away in order to give yourself the ability to get the radio itself out. So once you've pulled that far enough out to release it from the radio bezel, then you can go ahead and pull your radio out. Again, I've already unplugged everything off the back of it. And don't forget, down low you have your 1 plug on the heater controls, and you'll have a whole mountain of plugs to reinstall when you go to reinstall it. But they're all one size and they're kind of dummy proof, so you can't screw that up. Anyway, that's how you take the radio out, and hopefully it helps you to take yours out for whatever reason you might have. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.